Hello and welcome back to another vlog on this channel. I just got back from a Christmas market and it was really cold outside, hence the very red cheeks. But I wanted to start the vlog today because I will leave the house relatively early for Saturday tomorrow to go on my very first knitting and yarn fair ever. I've been on knitting and yarn markets, but I've never been to a knitting fair, a fiber fair, so that is very exciting for me. And yeah, that's a plan for tomorrow, and I thought I wanted to bring you along with me. I'm going with a friend, and I am actually not sure if I will be able to vlog that much or speak to you that much. That is why I wanted to do the intro now today, and I will definitely film a haul for you with all the stuff that I might have bought. We are not sure yet if we are going to buy anything, but if we're being honest, at least one sock yarn. That's always what I bring from knitting markets. So yes, I am very excited. I just have to do some uni work, but after that we will go to bed, and I'm so excited for tomorrow. Come with me and let's see how this yarn fair is going to be. Good morning, guys. It's the next day, and I just got my things together. I most importantly casted on the second sock to my walking on the moon sock pair, and I powered through the first row. I don't know about you, but first rows after cast on 2.5 needles, that is hard. But we did it, so now I have something that I can knit in the train on my way to the yarn fair, so that is nice. And let me pack my bags. I will need to get ready. I'm still in my pajamas. By the way, this is a cardigan from my dad, an old one, and it already has some holes in it, but I really want to recreate it because it's so nice and so big and comfy and cozy. So maybe we will do that one day. That is the plan. We will get ourselves ready, pack our knitting supplies, and I need to take a specific amount of cash with me, which will be my budget for the yarn fair, so that we don't go too crazy. But I'm excited, and we will see each other again. I guess in the train, actually. I am still not completely ready, but let me quickly talk about what I chose to wear. I am wearing my typical cross mock neck sweater today, since it's already really cold over here and I want to stay warm and cozy, and that's why I chose this one, because it's literally so cozy. So yeah, let's go. Of course I had to bring my little sock whip to knit it on the train, and as you can see, it was such a beautiful fall day. All the fall colors were there, and it was just nice. I love knitting on the train. How about you? So as we arrived, it was overwhelming. There were so many people, and everyone was wearing their hand knitted sweater. It was so lovely. All the yarn stands were so beautifully decorated and stuff. I also loved the samples that everyone was having at their stands. I love to see how the yarn is knitted up eventually. So it was just nice. Enjoy the little segments of videos that I managed to film while I was there. eventually got some food there and had a little drink before we actually had to leave. So yeah, that's what we did before we got on our way to the train and took the train back home. And it was such a beautiful train ride. The sun was so nice. And yeah, of course I knitted on the way back. What else? And I also managed to get a look at the Alps on my way home. I love that. Okay, it is some days later, and I wanted to show you everything that I got. And I've been there for one day, the Saturday that you've seen, and yeah, I've got some things. And I've got one very exciting thing, which I'm going to show to you right away. So we've been strolling through like the yarn stands, and we've been looking here and there, and there was some beautiful yarns. Then we came up to this one yarn stand, and she also had some cones. She had some cones from her own yarn that was alpaca yarn, and they were expensive because there were cones of alpaca, obviously. But then there were also 2 cones, and we saw the prices on these 2, and we were like, that has to be a mistake. That can't be right. What is going on? And so we went up there and asked her, and she was, no, that's the right price. So I had to get one. This is 1 kilo of yarn. Let me know in the comments if you think you know the price. Let's see if anyone guesses it right. But yes, this is 1 kilo of yarn. And she said she would give it away that cheap because she didn't really know what was in the yarn. She got it from a spinnery herself, and the man at the spinnery also didn't quite know what was in here. So she said there was probably some amount of polyamide and some wool. So yeah, but I thought I am not usually the biggest fan of acrylic yarn, but I feel like when I'm holding it together with one strand of merino or something, then it's totally fine. I just don't like garments or accessories that are 100% acrylic, so this one will be fine. And yeah, I have a lot to knit up now. It's kind of this muddy green, I would say. It's a lovely color. As you might know, I love the color green. And I just recently knit in 2 yarns that would fit perfectly together with this one. First of all, you might have seen that in my knitting podcast, is this yarn, which is Drops Lima, and I've knitted a beanie for my boyfriend from that one. And I feel like these 2 could go so well together. I just have this little rest left. Then I also have this unfinished object that I am going to unravel sooner or later, but also this color could also go very well with this one. So we will see what I'm going to make of this. I surely have more than enough yarn for 1 sweater and then like tons of accessories, so we will see. But that was a success. She also had some black yarn, but I'm actually not knitting in black that much, so I didn't know if I wanted to get the black one. But now looking back, I think I should have gotten it. But anyways, there will be another chance. And right now I'm very happy with my choice because that is literally my go-to color or my go-to color scheme. I want to continue with another thing that I actually got right in the beginning of the yarn market. And there was a stand that I already knew from other yarn markets. And they have a lot of beautiful yarns, all hand-dyed, I guess. And they also have so many knitting accessories, so cute. Last time when I visited a yarn market, I bought some nice buttons from them. I think I showed them in my first knitting podcast. And now I bought some stitch markers. Well, actually, the charms for the stitch markers. They had a lot of different charms, and I picked out the one that spoke the most to me. I will insert a picture over here, but basically they are these cute gold little charms where I just added this little carabiner thingy to it so I could clip it into my piece perfectly. And yes, I think they are so cute. I love a good stitch marker. I think you can never have enough of them. And yes, they were really cute. And they also had some leather tags for your hand knitted stuff where it said like handmade or made with love and stuff. And I also got some of them. So yes, as I said, you can never have enough stitch markers. And also from the tags, I feel like you can never have enough of them. Okay, last but not least, we have another yarn purchase. I didn't want to spend too much on this yarn market since I already spent a lot of money on yarn this past month, because I need to gift knit a lot. And yeah, I just didn't want to go too crazy on this yarn market. Like, being there and seeing all the yarn was very overwhelming. Anyways, I got this cute little hank of yarn, and it is from, they are called Sockenomas Frankenwolle, which is a spinnery in Franconia, which is very regional, very fairly produced and stuff. And my grandparents actually come from Franconia, so that was nice. Oh, it still holds the smell of sheep, and I love it when yarns do that. It is undyed, and it's this lovely marled kind of yarn. It's one strand of white and one strand of brownish wool twisted together, and I think it's beautiful. I went over my budget for this one. I actually already spent all my money on the cone and the stitch markers, but I actually knew them also from the last market that I went to, and the last time I didn't get anything because I also actually were over my budget. But this time I thought I needed to get something, and I thought this yarn was pretty cool. I didn't want to go for like a simple brown or a simple white thing because I thought like that would be very boring, although that would be my typical colors. But then I saw that they had this yarn, and I think it was really nice. And I also think that you could pair it up with this one actually. So yeah, this is 100 grams, which gives me 400 meters. Yeah, it's beautiful. I am very happy with all the stuff that I purchased. So yeah, stitch marker yarn and even more yarn. So I hope you liked this video. Maybe you were also at Munich Knits. I guess I've heard that it was a pretty big yarn festival, yarn fair here in Europe. It was lovely. I had a great time. It was my first time ever going to a yarn fair, and it was great. I can't wait to go there next year again. I'm very happy with all the stuff that I got, so every single thing was a great purchase. If you have fun watching this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, then I would be very happy if you would subscribe to this channel. We will see each other again in the next knitting video. And until then, happy knitting as always, and goodbye.